So wonderful teamwork by Pitchfest team. Can we give a one round of applause for them? So many people applied. Our volunteers reviewed all the applications, had a one-on-one with them, and they chose to give opportunities to these 3 people. So if they are in the stage, that means already they won the first level. So congratulations. There is a cash prize of $2,000 for the winners. If they're asking $2 million, we are giving $2,000. This $2,000 is just an encouragement. Hey, you can do it. Correct? And also it is a record. We are going to give them a certification that they participated here, they got selected, so on and so forth. So that is a token of our investment towards them. So thank you, judges. All the judges are wonderful, successful people. They asked very quality, constructive questions. Hopefully that triggered them as well. So the next event is Idea Fest. What is that idea? Ideation comes before the pitch, correct? You go validate, you are ready to raise fund, then you go and raise fund. In the ideation stage, I have an idea, I have a kind of prototype too, but I'm having a right idea. Is it a right problem for me to solve? Is it bigger enough? Can you connect with those kind of audience? So that is what the next session is. This is the first time ATA is introducing this Idea Fest. South Central chapter takes the pride to introduce this Idea Fest. The goal is to bring more startup, and from South Central chapter we are aiming to bring at least 5 startups every year, including the stage, including investment, including mentorship. So that is the goal of ATA South Central chapter. And ATA in overall, they have so many successful ventures they have done. Even the ventures come out of the ATA is doing more than $100 million. So there is so much successful, but we are going to compete with other ATA chapters, South Central chapter. We are going to bring 5 every year is our vision. Healthy competition is always good. Correct, sir? Thank you. So we are going to give a cash prize $500 for this Idea Fest, and we have the coordinators. Sharath, I'm inviting him on the stage. Sharath is a very, very successful entrepreneur, visionary. I've been into his factory, such an amazing, committed leader as well. He's well known for our community, so I'm requesting Sharath to come and facilitate and run Pitchfest. Thank you.
Thank you, Arun. Arun's idea, our seed entrepreneur, there are a lot of entrepreneurs are here. We all start from the beginning, right? So the first idea matters. So the guys that are here today, they already are seasoned. They are already an entrepreneurial journey. This is probably their second. They are very excited to come and showcase what they are working on. Meanwhile, may I request all the judges for this show. Ramesh Balan, Mr. Ramesh Balan, CEO, Nomatics. Gauri Shankar, CEO, Energy Rate. Mr. Mani Raja, Angel Investor and Real Estate Developer. Mr. Raman Batula. So there are, thank you so much. We are going to go a little faster. We want to make sure we give enough time to the persons or the teams that they are going to present today. So again, the same rule applies, 10 minutes. Just as much as possible, try to provide all the information and spend more time for the Q&A sessions, so that way people can learn and ask questions. There are only 2 of them here. The first one is going to be McGill Hub, the co-founder Karthick. Another team member? So I also have my team, Ganesh. Can you introduce the Muggle Hub team?
Muggle Hub, they are building product in the restaurant industry. They are revamping the entire platform to bring the experience. I'll give it over to Karthick. I don't want to steal the thunder. Karthick.
Thanks. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity to share our idea here at ATI. So, what is MyLab? MyLab is a diner experience platform, and we are building this product for food and beverage industry. And why do we need this platform? Today, any restaurant you need to balance with demanding customers and also a challenging ecosystem. When I say demanding customers, like they want to order food from all the channels, but for restaurateurs, like they have to use multiple solutions to cater to the customer needs. For example, like for the customers who wants to order online, they have to use aggregators. Aggregators completely disconnect restaurants and the customers. Generally, restaurant is a direct-to-consumer business, like all along for several decades, right? Ever since they exist. Last decade or so, we got the aggregator model that came up, and because of that, like customer behavior has changed. So now, customers directly deal with the aggregators like Swiggy or Zomato, or even US like DoorDash and whatnot, right? So they completely disconnect, and they charge very high commissions, and also they force restaurant to provide deep discounts too also. So that literally squeeze margins for the restaurant, and that is a challenge. And also they have to, on top of it, they have to bid for the limited digital real estate. Now, when it comes to on-prem, in-store business, right? They have to use their legacy point-of-sale systems, and that is like very, when you want to use those systems right now, it's just for the hardware and everything, the upfront cost and also the operating cost, right? It's very high. And they have to use multiple other solutions, like when you want to send offers and marketing and all those things, they have to use another system, and that has to be integrated too. And when you use multiple systems, you don't get much insights about your customers. In today's day and age, that's a problem. Like, you need to understand your customer. Aggregators are, taking much share of their business because aggregators, understand the customers much because they have full insights about the behavior and pattern of all the diners that is ordering. With Muggle Hub, what we are building a platform that will cater all the channels, whether it's delivery, pickup, or in-store. We will be able to enable ordering through our platform. And with that, we seamlessly collect the customer information because we digitize every touch points of a customer with the restaurant. And we also have a pay-as-you option, not a full subscription or and also our hardware, we enable restaurant to use just our apps in their own devices. They don't need to buy a big stationary device. So that's what MyLab is doing. So just want to go through in detail, right? So here, what we do is, generally, the existing POS system will enable only a linear relationship between the diner and the restaurant. With our platform, we will be able to enable an endless loop. What that means is, like, if you see Starbucks, Chipotles, Paneras, they have their own IT in-house, and they can promote their loyalty program and enforce the customer loyalty. But for small mom and pop restaurants, they don't have that ability. So what we do is, with our platform, we let consumers discover the restaurant through our marketplace app and also through social media and search engines, and we let them to book the tables. Like when I say book the tables, it's not just reservations. You can, when you go to the Google and search for your favorite restaurant, you would be able to find what is the ETA of the current table availability. So you don't need to go all the way to the restaurant and go to the lobby and see if there is a waiting time of 20-30 minutes. From your home itself, you can see, okay, in my favorite restaurant, like it will take another 30 minutes. So you can register directly from your phone, and when the table is out, you can pace yourself, and you can go sit in the parking. You will get a notification, and then you can walk in and climb the table. Once you go to the table, you will be able to order directly from your phone, and that is interactive. Either the waiter can take the order from the tablet, or you will be able to order from, it's either way. You can add and edit or whatever. And while the food is served after ordering, you'll be able to ping for service where, you don't need to wave the waiter and others when you want a soda or water, refill, whatnot. You'll be able to directly ping for service from your mobile. And also when you browse the menu, we are not just converting a digital, a PDF menu into a digital one. In the menu, we are more interactive. So if you like the food, you can like it. You can see the ETA of the menu. Say, if you order some tandoori item, in a normal time, it will take 20 minutes. But on a peak hour, it will make 40 minutes. So these kind of questions is something you ask the waiter, but when you're looking at the menu itself, you'll be able to find it. So it gives more transparency and convenience to the consumers, and that's what we enable. And finally, once you're done, you'll be able to pay from your phone. You'll be able to provide a feedback or rate that will go privately to the restaurant, and overall you'll be able to earn points and claim rewards and all those things. So with this endless loop, like what is the benefit? For restaurant, they are able to collect at least 5 times of diners' data what they are able to do right now with the existing systems. For customers, there will be at least 40% reduction in the waiting time. You don't need to wait in the lobby for table. You don't need to wait for asking for service and whatnot. You'll be able to directly do from your phone. And which will enable to order more. Generally, when you have a good menu, we will able to provide the recommendations from chef, or the most top-selling items and everything so you can see from the phone. That can increase the bill size. And for delivery, we enable delivery by in-house and also by third party. And that will reduce at least up to 30% in delivery charges, and up to 40% of reduction in waiters' time. Like either restaurant can reduce the number of waiters in the restaurant, or they can let the waiters to do on other items. And overall, our hardware, as I said, we are building a consumer-grade app that can work on any tabs like Android devices or iOS devices. So restaurant doesn't need to get a big bulky stationary hardware in the cash counter. We are envisioning a restaurant to operate in how Apple Store operate, right? There is no cash counter. You have just ability to make the customer phone as the terminal. So in that way, they don't need to buy a bulky hardware. So in terms of the business types that we support is QSRs, fine dining, resto bars, cafes, fast casual, cloud kitchen, and so on. And our features are check-in, table booking, interactive menu, interactive dining. We enable pickup and delivery, and also digital payment. We integrate with kitchen, like every order that goes, whether it's from off-prem or on-prem, it directly goes to the kitchen. And I just want to, So this is what MyLab will do, right, for the restaurant. It will enable much more closer affinity with the diners. It will save the effort for the waiters. Restaurant can own their customer data, which is very key. And we will, with that data, we will be able to give them the insights of the patterns and behavior of a customer. In terms of the capital or upfront cost, a restaurant doesn't need to spend that much because of the pay-as-you model and bring your own device. And we are trying to become one-stop shop for all the IT needs for the restaurant in terms of connecting with the diners. And the ask here, like as part of this idea first is, I know there are some food business people around here who would like to partner and enable and transform. Ours is basically a digital transformation play for the restaurant, and we would like to transform the restaurant businesses. So we would like to partner with the food service providers.
Thank you so much, Karthik. We are running out of time. Excellent, amazing. Now I will let judges ask for questions.
Karthik, first question. Ideation, sometimes just people have pure idea. Some people might have tried it, prototype. And have you developed the product, and do you have any customers, or have you done with anything?
Yeah, we commercially launched this quarter. We are building this product for last 3 years. We did an MVP in India market, especially in Chennai and Bangalore, and now in US in this quarter from April. We launched our service in US also. So in New Jersey we have around the moon using ourselves, and here we're working with Kumar's and hopefully Anjapur and other partners we are looking at. And I just came back yesterday night implementing in Tampa in one of the restaurants. So we just launching in US, but in India we have around 75 outlets using in Chennai and Bangalore mostly, and a few of them in Madurai.
Thank you, Karthik. Next question.
Yeah, thank you, Karthik. Good concept, good idea, good product. Quick question and little bit confusion. You said there is no capital. Devices need not be there in the restaurant.
Well, yeah, restaurants can use their own devices. Like, if you have an Android phone as a restaurant owner or waiter, you can just download the app and do it. You don't need to buy a specific hardware for this. You still need to invest on the printers and other displays, but for order taking and managing the tables and all those things, you don't need a bulky hardware.
How is the real-time data that gets to the customer in terms of waiting times?
Yeah, we use machine learning, and also, it's based on, the system will learn over the period of time, what time, and also by the current table, basically it's, if the table is occupied, but between two orders, like between two, there will be some cleaning and all those things. So we use machine learning also. So in peak hours it might take 5 minutes, and normal time it might take 2 minutes.
Thank you, Karthik. Last question. Sorry, I want to give one more chance.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a couple of questions. Did you, when you were actually ideating this and before you started building a product, did you actually work with somebody in the industry, like a restaurant, and really understand how this is going to fit in?
Yeah, we work with basically myself, and he's my cousin also. We are all part of our founding team. Our family background is restaurant industry. Even though we both are first generation professionals.
I do have some restaurant background. I'm a hotel management graduate.
Okay.
But I work in IT now, but I do have some business exposure.
Yeah.
So I am leading the product strategy and product development team.
Okay. Have you looked at like your competition canvas, how that's going to look? who else is there in the market? I mean, where you're going to differentiate yourselves and all that?
Sure, that's what this is, right? So Toast is number one in US, right? So they are globally number one. Clover is a payment company, but they have a POS system. So these are all increments.
The workflow and the experience
Yeah.
combined together. Okay, got it. Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much, judges, and thank you so much, Karthik. And Ganesh is going to...
Thank you.